first of all, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I keep trying to find ways. I'm on my own here, social distancing. So I keep trying to find ways to get creative and to stay proactive. So I'm cleaning my house, I'm working out, I built a treadmill.
I'm obsessed with Bob.
Thank you. Bob says hi.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I noticed he's also been helping you with self-tapes, so you've been, keeping busy.
it's true. He keeps finding ways to just become useful. But I think when he talks back to me is when it's going to be a problem. But I think we're definitely going to see other people after this.
So if you're going to, we're all stuck inside. If you're gonna watch Arrow and get the DVDs, what's your ultimate viewing party situation when you're binging something? Are you tell me your snacks you're having, and especially if there's anything Arrow themed, that might be tricky. But
I have a little silicone air popcorn bowl where you put, it's like a silicone bowl, you put the kernels in the bottom, you put it in the microwave, and you can dress them however you want. Put your own butter or spices or whatever. I love doing that because I can sit there with a big bowl of popcorn and just keep eating it.
Okay, you're a popcorn girl.
Yeah, that, or I love a good Halo Top ice cream.
Ooh, yeah, that's good too.
I've been experimental baking over this quarantine.
Ooh, okay. How's it going?
Last night I made a little gluten-free peach blueberry cobbler situation.
Impressive.
My
Two
peach
fruits and one dessert. That's impressive.
They were going bad, so I had to use them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. You're like, what needs to be used right now?
Exactly.
And where were you when the finale aired? What did you guys do? Did you do something for it?
Oh yes, I was at Mark Guggenheim's house actually.
Oh, okay. There you go.
When the series finale aired, we were all together and we got to sit there and watch it and kind of relive that together and live tweet it as a family. And everybody came, all the writers, a lot of directors showed up, some folks in production, the actors, and we got to celebrate together, which I think was the best part.
Nice. And then lastly, let's just talk about once we get out of here, what's coming up for you. I know you've been posting a lot about doing self-tapes, and do you have anything in the works that you can tell us about?
Oh, I have many things in the works.
Ooh, okay.
I'm developing some things. I'm also, I'm supposed to be in South Africa shooting a movie right now.
Okay.
Obviously, when the world heals, we'll pick that back up.
Yes.
But there's a Stephen King miniseries that I shot based on Stand, which is coming out later this year because we finished shooting that before all of this happened. And I've also been throwing some music out in the world because I found some music on my computer that has been sitting there for 6 years or so. And Google is doing an amazing thing with World Health Organization, where for the next month, anything that's donated to World Health, Google will match. Because we all need to help those on the front lines that are giving their all to kind of help the world when we can't. So there's a song called Just Like James that I released last week. And y'all know how I love a good pun. So it's basically one giant pun play on words in a song that's hopefully something fun people can dance to. And there's another one that I might release in a few weeks if this does well.
Yes, I saw a few fans were wondering if there's anything on the computer that you might be releasing. So, okay. And acting-wise, you've done so many different things. Is there anything that you haven't done yet that you would want to?
There's so many things. I'm dying to do a really cool horror movie. I'd love to do a period piece, put me in a corset and a hoop skirt.
Ooh, I could see that.
Or even, send me to the Roaring 20s, the other Roaring 20s, because these aren't right now.
Yeah.
But there's so many things. That's what I love about my job is that I get to be a chameleon and I get to transform into so many different people and be a part of so many different worlds. And I'd love to jump over back to the feature side of the fantasy world. Throw me into the Star Wars or the X-Men or the Marvel world even, or the DC movie world. I don't know what the rules are, but I love creating and just being immersed into storytelling, whether that's on the directing side or the producing side, but it's just kind of another journey of mine that I'm starting to get into, or just telling stories on screen.
Awesome. Okay, and I lied. Last.
Okay.
because you mentioned that you're alone in quarantine and you've been posting so much and just like really being positive and baking and working with Bob. What advice do you have for someone who wants to keep that like badass Clary, Mia, Kat fire inside of them in a time when like things are a little difficult?
I think the most important thing is just to realize that it's not always going to be easy.
Mm,
And once you kind of accept that there are going to be ups and downs, you learn to how to handle them.
mm-hmm.
And so for me, that's sitting in the sunshine whenever it's on my patio, or calling my family and friends, or baking, or, cooking something that makes my tummy happy, or, cleaning my house and feeling as though my space is clear and reset, or escaping into a book for a few hours, or
Mm-hmm.
just calling a friend that I haven't spoken to in years. Anything to maintain either a sense of normalcy or to just stay busy and stay proactive, so that every day when you go to bed, you can feel like you've accomplished something.
Yeah, definitely. That's been the worst thing, is just like not feeling like it's complete days, You're like, okay, well, I went to the living room.
I
uh,
know.
but you are such a like positive, great person to follow on social media during this time, because you are like just very inspiring. You have an infectious positivity. So thank you for chatting today. And everybody go get Arrow on DVD and Blu-ray April 28th.
Yes, thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure. Thank
Yeah,
you.
nice to see you again, kind of.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully I'll get to see you again when the world heals. How's that?